Is Jocelyn Ford still on the call, Chad?
Yes, in fact, Jocelyn's question is next up in the
Okay,
queue.
all right.
If we can just,
Jocelyn,
Hey,
you are now
hi everybody.
unmuted.
Hi,
Tiff, great to
Jocelyn.
see you again.
Yes, good to see you.
I have a quick question about the standards for up and coming technologies, biotech, artificial intelligence, etc. How do you see the competition playing out as China's trying to set standards globally?
Well, first of all, I'll give my quick answer, and then maybe Bill's done a whole book on this. But standards have always been part of the competition, and as I mentioned earlier, with indigenous innovation, which was under Hu Jintao, so going back a while, a big part of their plans for indigenous innovations was for indigenous innovation, which basically meant promoting Chinese products around the world, was also using Chinese created standards. And this was a real big deal for foreign companies operating in China, already however many years ago, 10 plus years ago, because it meant that they would, they'd some cases have to rework their products according to the new Chinese standards in order to actually do business in China. But China's goal didn't stop at the borders of China. They want these standards, obviously, to become a global part of the standard setting regime. So anyway, Bill, Bill might actually, I think Bill actually could add a lot more to this.
well, I'm watching the Huawei and 5G situation. Obviously, the Chinese company Huawei is trying to establish a global footprint with 5G communications, and that means standards, and that means persuading governments, including Germany, Britain, Australia, Canada, to embrace their technology. So there's a global battle underway, and in this case, it has really deep consequences in terms of control of telecommunications networks. So if the Huawei software and hardware is involved in Germany and Britain and Canada and Australia, they are going to have a window into the telecommunications infrastructure that we have, that the Chinese telecommunications and communications knowledge base has just exploded in the last 5 years. So they're absolutely world-class now, and maybe more sophisticated than we are in some respects, because they've developed a large cadre of engineers and other mid-level people who really know what they're doing. So, yes, we're engaged in a global technological battle for dominance, and in many sectors, autonomous driving, many sectors, who is going to control the technological future. Jocelyn, where are you now? Are you back in China, or are you still in Massachusetts? What is the Foreign Correspondents Club of Beijing, FCCC, what are they saying about what's going on with the Western correspondents?
This is unprecedented times in terms of the pressure, and that's about where I'll leave it right now.